Welcome back to Fantasy Maiden More is the last part I started this map that I thought I might be able to beat in one part, but 45 minutes in, there's still a bunch of enemies, there's probably going to be pretty long cutscenes, so I figured I'd stop it. And now I'm playing it, and now we're continuing, and if the chapter ends up not taking that long, then I'll just watch the beginning of the cutscenes for the next chapter. But that's only if up until then doesn't last at least like 25 minutes or something. But yeah, before I end the last part, Letty showed up, she's here, look at her. Does she have a new move? I don't know. Goodness gracious, somehow I managed to wake up just in time. Sleep seemed to last forever, just like this frog's.
Oh, Letty, is that thing you're holding a frozen frog? Oh, you held on to a mark of friendship.
Of course, that was thawed a bit, so it's smaller now. Right when we first met, you become much more broad-minded about fairies.
I'm so glad we can rely on you in top form.
Oh, your hair as well, Letty. Don't push yourself too hard. Keep you company for a bit. Yeah, I'm hoping one of these moves is new and it has a cut-in, because we never saw Letty's cut-in. Yeah, I have things to talk about. I haven't been able to, because characters just keep talking. There's so much dialogue in this map. Every time I attack with someone, it's something new.
Ellie, I'm ready to face the music and start drinking milk.
Music.
Oh, music! I get it, yes.
Excellent pun, Kermie.
Huh? Milk? Not India, were you possessed by the spirit of a vengeful cow? The way things stand, there's not much of an exaggeration. Moo, you better pack milk with my bento.
Acting weird. Did something happen in the bath? I don't need to show this. Why am I showing this? Forgot to turn animations. Kermie and I don't stop moving together. There you go. I don't think I've seen that dialogue before. Let's hear Kermie's theme. This theme's really good. Right, I don't think Marissa's done anything. I forgot to turn my tank animations off again. I was all over taking a dip in hot springs, but I guess there's no way that's happening now. Well, not like I was going to do anything about it, and to be honest, I was kind of embarrassed. Yeah. Let me do that. Alright. Catch people up this way. Alright, I've shown all of Marin's moves, correct? No, I haven't shown Omekane's device, but here's the problem, I can't show Omekane's device. So I'm gonna stick you right here. How many turns do I have to finish this in? 5 turns. It's turn 3. How am I gonna do that? I don't think I can do that. To be perfectly honest here, I don't think I can do that. Oh well. I've already lost my perfect streak anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. In fact, I didn't really check, but did I get the bonus objective for the map where we fleed from the moon? I don't think I did. So, that's another one I missed, probably. Alright. Moving everyone upwards. Try to get to the spirits at the top as soon as possible. Are we done talking? I talked for a bit. Well, thing to talk about. I think I mentioned in previous part. Flower Wither Away. Have we seen that? This might be the one with the cut-in. It's that or Lingering Cold. You gonna cut in, Lily? You gonna cut in? This one? Nope, no, it's not that one. Alright, I can try the last one. And then maybe it'll be that one. I want to see your cut in, Letty.
Let me see your cotton lady. Is this one it? Lingering cold. Here we go. Is this the one? Make sure you actually hit it. Step right in the middle of my cold snaps. Also, this a little earlier than planned. I have you now. You just threw them. Freeze solid. There we go. There's a thumbnail. Get it. I wonder if I'll have a cut-in of every character for a thumbnail by the end of this. Have I missed anyone that's already shown up? I don't know. The Aki's. Yeah, I never used the Aki's super kick as a cut-in, because that one's kind of weird to use, because it, like, scrolls. So I never use that one. Brr, I knew it'd be tough in the winter. Don't push yourself, buddy. Lily. These spirits showing up might mean something weird is going on, which might have an effect on spring. I can do my best too. Still, please don't push yourself too hard. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating this in 5 turns. I made everyone go far away from the hot springs, and then they threw them up there, and it's like, well, can't really do anything about that. Astronomical entombing, haven't seen that. No, we have. We haven't seen that guy's device. Alright, this, and then I think Tay had one more move I didn't show, but I don't remember what part of it's hopeless, don't you understand? Why was there like a closing quote but no opening quote there? I will show you your future. Alright, it's the Goopy Goop attack. Your fate is destruction. It's a map where we're fighting spirits, which means Yomu needs to kill the least amount of spirits as possible, because every ghost the Yomu kills goes to heaven or something, right? We can't have that. The vengeful spirits, they can't go to heaven. Where's Albin? And hey, Letty's just getting hit by everything, isn't she? But it's okay, for we have the Lily. She is here to use trust. Right, so yeah, last time I mentioned, I think I mentioned at some point that, yeah, I had Toyo Hime's theme left to play, and it was a problem because I couldn't find sheet music for it anywhere, and then I was never able to. So what I did last Friday, it's Tuesday, I sat down, I started trying to learn all the notes by ear. I did that for about the first minute or so of the song, and then I stopped for Friday. And then I didn't continue for the next couple days because last weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I went to go visit some family. So I did that. I brought my laptop because I planned to still upload stuff while I was there. I didn't think that'd be a problem because, like, the internet there isn't quite as good as the internet I have here, but it's not terrible. But apparently, found this out, apparently that only applies for the upload speed. I was just relaxing in a tub. You seem to enjoy baths, Miss Deal. Us sparrows always like to bathe together. You say you don't like baths? That's no good, you know. No, I don't especially mind them, but I prefer a quick, refreshing cleanup over a long, hot soap. Yeah, because I tried to upload a video while I was there, like part 2 of Fantastic Danmaku Festival, and like the upload speed was absurdly slow. Like, I'm talking, I started the upload and then I did my thing where I watched the video as it's being uploaded. I watched it for like maybe around 10 minutes, and then I looked at the upload again and it had gone up 1%. It's like, yep, this isn't happening. So I canceled the upload and I didn't upload any videos while I was there. But since I had my laptop, what I went ahead and did was I I edited together that little video I made. Shit, we're not gonna see Tate's final move at this point, oh well. To get that video of the part where I put Yorihime on the moon in this game, and I edited to some Sonic music because I thought that would be cool. And then I uploaded that on Sunday night when I got back, so that on Monday I get a normal schedule, go back to a normal schedule again. And on Monday, I did all the rest of Toyohime's theme. I did it in a bit of a weird way, because normally how I do my covers is I'll figure out all the notes first, normally by writing them down nowadays, but I used to do more figuring out by ear. I do that in one session, then I'd record everything in one session, and then I'd edit together everything. It'd be like 3 different sessions. What I did for Monday is like I learned the notes by ear of each section as I went on, and when I finished each section, I recorded it. So I incrementally did that until I finished all the notes and recorded all the notes in one session. Took a couple hours, then I took a break, and then later that day, it was Monday, so it was yesterday, I finished it. Toyohime's theme is done. Some of it sounds kind of off, but I don't know how to fix it because I don't know what the actual notes are. I just tried to figure out what I could. But it's done. Went ahead and put it in the final edit video, so now that's also done. So in some point in the next couple days, Toyohime's theme will be uploaded, and then sometime after that, the compilation video will be done, uploaded, and then the entire project will be done. And then I am not gonna make a cover for who knows how long, because I am taking a break. I don't know how long that break would be. It'll depend on really if I just feel like doing it again. And only that. I'm certainly not getting any like outside motivation outside of myself for whether I want to do it again, because some of the performance on some of the videos has been kind of something, you know? Making covers for like over 3 years, and Toho covers is kind of like one of the main things I do. I know I haven't done it in a while, but still, it's like, despite that fact, I can't even get double-digit views on some Toho covers anymore, and it's like, alright, I get it. Spent hours on those, but you know, whatever, it's fine. He's spending hours on them anymore. If I come back, it's gonna be a lot more simple. Am I gonna miss the bonus objective by one guy? Yep. Cool game. I'm taking you down. Combine our firepower, Marissa. I'll wash you away. You know, if I didn't get Letty's cut in, I could have used that. But I've said before, I don't really like that art inventory. Something on her face looks off. No offense to the artist, I just don't like it. Giant head laser! Go! The finalist of Sparks. Disappear. I mean, what happens to the ghost when you blow it up? Yomo kills it, goes to heaven. What if anyone else kills it? You just disappear? I don't know. You? Is that the last of them?
There's no sign of more coming out. Maybe we can relax. Why would vengeful spirits coming out of this geyser anyway? I don't think it's just a coincidence. This matter merits investigating. If these spirits really are coming from the depths of the earth, then what? Explain later. Why don't we return to the shrine for now? Alright, well, if this ending cutscene lasts less than 10 minutes, then I'll go ahead and start the next chapter.
Yeesh, what a joy I was.
Vengeful spirits. I think I've seen enough unusual sights for the day. Now that I've worked up a sweat, though, I could really use a nice long soak in the bath. Take a bath right after a fight? You really don't let anything get to you. Oh, I thought you people were always doing this sort of thing. Sorry for making you fight with us so soon, Letty. We haven't even met since the snow incident. So, you were late because you got to sleep late last year? Yes, and it seems I've kept the fairies waiting as a result, much to my chagrin.
Letty!
Been a long time, Cherno. How nice to see you doing well. Can see you've been looking after your friends as promised.
Yep, and I even made more of them when you were gone. This is Wrinkle, and this is Mistia, and this is Chen, and nice to meet you, Letty.
I found a frigid-looking fellow and tried to bite.
I don't know about all this. I'm bad counting.
Silly Chen, you can just eyeball them.
You really run a business like that? At Mistia's place, you just put everything on your tab. Oh, I know that. That's how you can eat for free, right?
Good grief. It must be hard for Diasay to put up with all this.
It's fine with me. Jenna's my friend, after all. Plus, if something bad happens, Nazar's there to help us. Kind of a pain to be relied on like that, you know.
I'm glad we can meet again like this, but I'm afraid there's no time to celebrate. Large number of vengeful spirits are showing up, something that would never happen in ordinary circumstances. Sure enough, I understand just how dangerous they can be. What makes a vengeful spirit different from an ordinary ghost anyway?
Well, for starters, they're beings of pure resentment that haven't crossed the Sando River. They're dangerous creatures that possess both humans and yokai, feeling able to resentment. So what exactly happens if you get possessed?
For humans, they'd create conflict and ultimately destroy the community. Even for yokai, it can be a grave matter. By destroying one's mental equilibrium with their resentment, they change the reasons for one's existence. It would be no exaggeration to say that this is death itself for a yokai.
They start human conflicts and cause yokai to die? That's a huge deal!
So if we leave this alone, it could be dangerous to everyone, both humans and yokai. The real question is why they're showing up in my backyard. Oh yeah, Yukari, you were saying something about the geyser earlier? Yes, the spirits appeared at the same time as the spray of water. In other words, the origin of its matter most likely lies in the existence of the geyser. Are you saying? So you think the vengeful spirits are coming from the Underworld? Precisely. There are many such spirits sealed away there. If the geyser is creating a channel in the Underworld, that would explain how they're showing up in such large numbers.
Of course, that still leaves the question of why they're showing up now. Still don't want to believe the Underworld yokai are sending them intentionally, but it could be. I mean, we do know a yokai who control those spirits. You do? Yeah, some Underworld yokai called Orin. He works for the House of the Earth Spirits. She's like the ruler's right-hand lady or something. She also likes to scratch the fucking door over there and have to get up and deal with her.
Nonetheless, something doesn't add up. What could the Underworld possibly have to gain from this? If they cause any harm on the surface, that would simply invite harsh retribution upon them. Hoggy has a point. It's too soon to assume this was unintentional.
Yeah, it could be an accident or just bad luck.
It may seem foolish, but this is the most natural way to approach this. Of course, it's still possible that they're actually hostile and plotting an invasion of the surface.
I don't know. We're kind of thinking in circles here. Exactly. Standing around speculating is a waste of time. We should just march to the Underworld and tie out the first suspicious person we find.
I agree with Vermilia. For now, I'm heading out to investigate. Surface yokai can't go to the underground, right? So you all can stay up here and keep an eye on the geyser. No, I've already reached my own conclusion. I'll be accompanying you to the Underworld, and I ask the other yokai to lend their assistance as well.
You want our help?
Wait, you want us to go with you? But wouldn't that break the non-interference pact? Taking into account the seriousness of this incident, this counts as an emergency. My right foot's asleep. Furthermore, given our lack of information, we need to be prepared for any possible eventuality. Well, maybe so, but asking all of us to go seems awfully cautious for you, Corey. Do you truly think the underground yokai could be staging an invasion?
I would need to connect many different dots before I confirm or deny that possibility. That, and if this does involve the yokai of the Palace of Earth Spirits, then I'd like to judge the situation up close. We're certainly happy to assist if a yokai sage asks us to, but Lady Kanago, Lady Suako will be joining them as well, right? Lady Suako?
Hey, Kaneko, do you think this might have something to do with that girl?
I doubt it. It hasn't been that long since we met with Uzuo. Should still be quite some time until she's fully surrendered her mind and body and fused with the god.
Yeah, there's no way she'd manifest its power this early.
Is something wrong? You're having a private conversation.
No, nothing at all. We were merely discussing the incident.
This is definitely concerning for the whole surface. We gotta get this sorted out.
Okay.
We'd love to come, but we should probably go let Yuka know first.
Where'd she get off to?
Why, I'm right here.
Where have you been, Lady Yuka? I was drinking tea in the shrine and watching how you fight. Really now, to think the surface yokai don't conspire to march into the Underworld. Setting foot in a place that you yourself sealed off. How scandalous.
You're a surface yokai too, aren't you? Are you going to help us out? If you leave this alone, you'll suffer just as much as anyone else.
That thing will pass. Is a yokai sage's job?
That's it. You're not interested? Picking a fight with the Underworld sounds pretty fun to me.
The gulf between the surface and the Underworld is deeper than you realize, Amelia. Wouldn't it be better to leave this matter to the parties that planted those seeds?
No matter how you characterize it, I can't just ignore an incident.
Get ready and hit the road.
Right, let me just tie a shirt to one of these pillars.
No, you're not taking the Kadama with you?
After a dream like that? No way. I can watch the house while we're going. You scarecrow.
Hey, could you make it sure it doesn't run away or anything? I think not. Staying here would just bore me, so I'm going home. Well then, let's head out, everyone.
Right.
You can go, Ellie and Kermie, by the way. Don't think I'd tell you that, but yeah, have fun.
What do we do? What do we do? It would be hard to go back in the village on my own.
You could board the ship if you like, Kozuzu.
Excuse me? No, you mean you'll give me a ride? Thanks, but I know you're all busy with this investigation.
No, I meant you could come with us.
What? But Reimu, that's...
Been thinking about it ever since she got wrapped up in the night incident. She's managed to keep away from danger so far, but it might be better if we kept her where we can see her.
Alright, weren't you attacked by yokai last time while we were gone?
Kozuzu, compared to ordinary people, you might already be closer to the yokai side of things. No doubt all sorts of dangers are creeping up on you right under your nose.
Are you kidding me?
When seen by an observer, even the most ambiguous positions become crystal clear. I believe this is a good opportunity for you to gain some self-awareness.
I see. Okay, I get it. I mean, I don't really get it, but if you're all saying so, who might argue? And it's settled. Welcome to the team, Kozuzu.
Come up to the bridge like last time.
You're already used to it, so I'll teach you how to handle some of the simpler stuff.
Thank you so much. I was always a little curious.
And once again, let's depart. We certainly don't have time to be wasting on this.
Then let's move out.
It seemed like the bridge will be a lot livelier now.
Alright. Wow, this... You're really not giving me much, are you? I mean, I can't really kick anyone at this point. I mean, what are the levels here? 46? You two are level 46. You can kind of just hit the bench for a while now, for being honest. The Nazar's level 45. Which... Yeah, there's no other level 46s, so I'm just gonna keep it like this. I think I've seen most of the team names anyway. I don't know, I could try racing with some people. Scarlet O'Hare. It's funny, I'm keeping that one. Does nobody have anything special with Lily? I think you did. No? Someone has something special with Lily. Oh, whatever. Are these teams fine? No, because I don't want you there. Whatever, I don't really feel like thinking about it too hard. Should I upgrade the boat anymore? Right, there's nothing for me to upgrade in the boat. There's like armor and mobility. There. The unit I'm forced to take everywhere is now perfectly upgraded. It's only been 25 minutes. Go ahead and see the beginnings of the next cutscene, so in the next part I can just start the map. Underworld entrance.
Carefully, please. Be very careful. I'm hunting rabbits.
I know. I'll try not to run into any rocks. I never thought we'd be coming back to the underworld like this. I'm surprised the path we used to get to the surface is still usable, too.
This place is close to the surface, so I bet no one ever bothered to come plug the hole. But this place is even darker and more depressing than I expected. They've clearly got to reflect the personalities of the yokai who live here.
I hope we can just finish up down here and get out before we run into anyone. Well, this is a surprise. I would have expected you two Crotango to be jumping with joy over the chance to interview with new people.
I thought about it some, but I just can't work up the mood for it.
Now that we're breaking the non-interference pact, we should remain on our best behavior. You seem to be very cautious about this. Is this non-interference pact of yours really so important? And again, we don't know much about what kind of place the Underworld is. To put it simply, the Underworld is a subterranean animism realm filled isolated from the surface. Its origins can be traced back to when the Oni all left the surface en masse to settle in the ruins of Hell. All of them? Does that include you too, Suika?
Yep, I guess this place was supposed to be a new home for the Oni. Well, this is a nest for almost all the yokai.
Why are they so universally hated? There are all manner of them. In some cases, no one likes them because of their powers, in others, their very existence is shunned. The one commonality they share is that they find it difficult to coexist with the humans above ground.
Whether through their powers or by instinct, their mere presence on the surface would cause harm. Had we not segregated them, Gensokyo's continued existence would have been jeopardized.
I see, so it is a means of crisis management. Very prudent.
There are many books that describe how dangerous the underworld yokai are.
But isn't that reasoning biased towards the surface dwellers? I'm sure there must be some yokai with good in them in the underworld too. Maybe so, but at the very least, this non-interference pact was a mutual agreement from both sides. So it wasn't a unilateral expulsion of those who would be inconvenient to Gensokyo. I couldn't say how the underworld yokai feel about the issue, and I have no intention of making excuses for it. However, I'll admit that as a result, we've been unable to establish cordial relations.
So you didn't have any better options. Must be tough being the manager. I'd say so.
Anyway, that's the sort of dangerous place we'll be trespassing in. We need to be even more vigilant than usual. If we run into any underworld yokai, allow me to negotiate first. Be sure to pass that on to everyone we have out scouting. Will do. I hope morale doesn't drop from the cold, though. Pelican ship deck.
Brr, it's freezing.
For crying out loud, isn't this where the hot spring was coming from? Shouldn't it be warmer?
Hey, there's a bat flying around over there. Where? I wonder what kind of laser this shoots.
Settle down, you two. We're not here to play. Why not? It's the first time we've been to the underworld. This sounds really echo nicely down here. I bet it would be a great place to sing. I can't believe I never thought of that. An all-natural music venue. Good grief, something tells me that won't be happening. Don't forget to keep an eye on your surroundings. If this is a trap, then it's possible we'll be ambushed. Right, just a bit further and the cave should start to open up.
You know your stuff. Alright, did you come down here before or something?
Correct. Although at first we were just lost and didn't realize that this was the underworld. By the time we noticed the local yokai had already taken notice of it. Not read a sentence. By the time we noticed the local yokai had already taken notice of us and we ended up fighting.
I had heard about their viciousness through the grapevine, but it sounds like it's really true.
So, what were the monsters you saw like?
Were they wearing skulls on their necklaces or brandishing sickles and chains? What exactly are you imagining?
Well, I've only heard stories about the place. I've never actually seen it for myself.
It wasn't spiked pauldrons and leather or anything. It was actually pretty normal. I mean, sure, the first ones we met were a bucket yokai and that one Tsuchigumo.
Yeah, her name was Yamame. You gotta be careful around her.
Oh, is it someone that Tori knows then?
The Tsuchigumo used to live on Yokai Mountain way back then. They're dangerous creatures that pollute our rivers. A spider yokai, huh? I guess they have bug yokai down here too. What kind of yokai was she? They were both bugs, maybe.
Not the kind that makes many friends. She possesses the power to control diseases. According to what I've read, she can freely inflict incurable infections.
Ew, no, thanks, yeah.
But still, I'd like to meet her at least once since we're down here and all. You say incurable infections, but Aaron's here. It seems a incurable infection meets a always curable antidote kind of situation.
Even if her power is dangerous, maybe we can reason with her.
Joe, since some of us met her before and came away healthy, surely dialogue isn't out of the question.
No way, who knows what she'll do to you if you let your guard down. We've never gotten along with Tsuchigumo, and I can guarantee you, they hate us right back. You're right, that really makes this complicated.
If we do run into her, do whatever you like, but don't forget why we're down here. Focus on figuring out where the vengeful spirits are coming from. We still gotta clean up that mess. True, that's another reason to stay vigilant. Thread of resentment sinking into the darkness. It's a mix of things there. Certainly had the Satori's in it.
Well, looks like nothing out of the ordinary. I've been hearing some weird rumors about the groundwater heating up down below. Hi again, Yamame. Find anything on your end, Kasumi? Nope, nothing unusual anyway. Any places where the county's hot, though. Maybe we messed up the adjustments down the road to Blade and Hill. Well, how will we stop worrying about it? We'll head home for the day. Oh, in that case, I found a block drop all well nearby. It's okay, we're gonna check it out. You're right, we'll release to the surface, and now will be nothing but trouble. Might even be double.
The cave really did open up. Right, first we need to check out our surroundings.
Hey, over there, that's... Yamame, it's a big boat in the direction of the surface. I can see that, and all those surface dwellings around it.
I guess we got caught right away, isn't that?
Yeah, it's the Tsuchigumo we were just talking about.
Bridge, do you read me? Multiple underworld yokai sighting. Dead ahead.
Yes, we'll be lit. We see them as well. Okay, what's the play? I can't exactly tell how they're gonna treat us.
First, allow me my teleportation powers.
Someone came out.
You want to talk to them for us, Yukari? Well, we certainly haven't come here to start a war with the Underworld. Can't be starting wars. I lost the last one I started. Besides, I'm acquainted with those yokai. There should be ample room to negotiate.
They go to the surface. I can't believe you claim this far around.
For quite some time, Tsuchigumo Yamami Kurodani and Shirobumi Otoshi Kusume. We haven't met since spring of last year, but do you remember me by any chance?
Of course we do. It's not every day we get a visitor like that.
We're on an investigation that has taken us into the Underworld. I'd very much like it if you could let us by peacefully.
Well, investigation? What could you need that many people to investigate?
Currently, an unprecedented amount of vengeful spirits are erupting under the surface from below ground. We believe that the cause of this lies in the Underworld.
So spirits on the surface, first I've heard of that. Aren't you just using that as a skills to keep an eye on the Underworld?
Not in the least, it's an emergency, which is the only reason...
We're surrounded by hellgrows, and they look angry.
Seems our presence here has provoked the yokai.
But so much surface things here now. This was bound to happen. You're not supposed to be here. So go on, skedaddle. You can't just step back and walk by.
It seems like negotiations broken down. Suppose violence is the only resolution left to us now.
Okay, everybody, deploy.
Alright. About 34 minutes, so that worked pretty nicely. The next part, I will do this map by